On this episode of WGTV, one dog is helping crack cases by sniffing out hidden tech, one restaurant is giving all ages a sweet tooth, and the district hosts a 7-on-7 football tournament in remembrance of one student. These stories and more on this episode of WGTV.
Good afternoon, Wildcats, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of WGTV. Live from the Grove, I'm Camila Salinas.
And I'm Jackson Kingerski.
We have many exciting stories storming up, but first, Jackson is going to catch you up on what's been happening at the Grove. Jackson?
Thanks, Camila. Prom tickets are officially on sale, set to take place on April 26th at Toyota Stadium. Only juniors and seniors are eligible to purchase tickets, and QR codes are available throughout the Grove for easy access or on the screen available to scan. Students bringing guests from outside Walnut Grove must complete a guest request form before purchasing their ticket, with QR codes for the guest form also posted across campus. The Grove's theater department has been tearing through UIL competitions so far. The Wildcats have advanced through districts and by districts and now move on to area. Many Wildcats received individual awards for their performance. Lucky Cormier, Clarice Pesci, Brooke Studdard, Leia Canepa, and Cora Eccles. The theater department will continue to perform next week on Saturday, April 12th.
As a result of teachers and students donating funds to the Mu Alpha Theta Honor Society, Coach Kane, the highest donor, decided that Coach Wilson was going to be pied. Olivia Cook is with the honorship president now. Olivia?
Thank you, Camilla. I am here with the Mu Alpha Theta president, and I'm going to be asking some questions about their fundraiser. So how much money did you make during the fundraiser, and what is it doing to help students at Walnut Grove and in the Mu Alpha Theta Honors?
That's great. That's a great question that you ask. And so we raised around $50, and what that's going to do for us is help grow the math program over here and also help us fund more competitions for math and spread the love of math that we have and bring that to Walnut Grove.
That is amazing, and one of the things that they are doing to kind of show the love for this is somebody's going to get pied in the face, so let's go check it out. Oh, I can't even tell who you are. Oh, how are you feeling? You just got absolutely pied in the face.
It was awesome. Anything to help out Walnut Grove High School.
Okay, yeah. Oh! Tell me how you feel.
I'm at lunch right now, so this is a good start to lunch.
What flavor do you think?
Does whipped cream have flavor? I'm just saying the whipped cream sounds like victory. It tastes like victory.
That is what we like to hear. Oh, and a quick joke before we leave. What is a math teacher's favorite dessert? Pie. Well, that's all I have today. That was fantastic. Back to you in studio.
Mu Alpha Theta is now using their funds towards upcoming math events, serving as an investment for the future.
A citizen walking near Wynn Park in Garland, Texas on Sunday discovered what appears to be explosives, prompting a response from local and federal authorities. The Garland Police Bomb Unit and FBI bomb technicians confirmed the presence of multiple live homemade explosive devices in an abandoned suitcase. Officials worked through the night to safely neutralize the devices, and no injuries were reported. Authorities are continuing to investigate the origin of the explosives and any potential suspects.
Sniffing out criminal perpetrators, a canine is helping investigators uncover hidden evidence in unexpected places. Christopher Munchmeyer looks into how this dog is changing the game.
Good girl. Yes, good girl.
When it comes to fighting crime, not all heroes wear badges. Some wear collars too.
That's a good girl.
Meet Umber, a highly trained electronic storage detection canine.
Leave it.
Working for the Collin County Sheriff's Office, her job is to sniff out devices that could hold critical evidence.
Just like that, 3 devices found. What we use Umber for the most is for our internet crimes against children. So child sex abuse material, or referred to as CSAM. Anytime we get a cyber tip and we serve a warrant for CSAM, after the investigators search, then we'll bring in Umber to make sure that we didn't miss any hidden devices.
Umber here can detect all types of storage devices, from hard drives to cell phones to micro SD cards.
These dogs detect technology through a chemical compound that is sprayed on them during the manufacturing process. And that chemical basically keeps the device from overheating.
TPPO, or otherwise known as triphenylphosphine oxide, is a chemical compound used inside these devices. Police dogs like Umber are capable of smelling TPPO through drywall and other places investigators wouldn't think to look.
If patrol were to call us out, we could actually, they got in a pursuit with somebody and somebody threw a cell phone out that they needed, I could take her out there on the side of the road and she could find that cell phone.
Although Umber has only been on 15 cases within the past year, this little pupper has had over a 70% success rate with finding storage devices after investigators have already searched. For WGTV,
yes.
I'm Christopher Munchmeyer.
Yes, good girl.
Umber and the Collin County Sheriff's Office demonstrate the impact canine assistance has in criminal-solving cases.
Severe storms along the Texas-Mexico border left at least 3 people dead and caused widespread flooding, prompting ongoing rescues even as the rain subsided last Friday. Hard-hit areas like Harlingen saw over 21 inches of rain, with emergency crews rescuing hundreds from submerged vehicles and homes. Officials in multiple Rio Grande Valley cities, including Alamo and Weslaco, reported extensive damage, with schools closed, flights canceled, and thousands without power. Authorities continue assessing the aftermath, warning that while the storm has passed, the disaster response is far from over. And with even more natural phenomenons, a 3.4 magnitude earthquake struck West Texas early Thursday morning, marking at least the 6th earthquake in the region since March 28th. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the earthquake occurred at around 2 a.m. CST, approximately 17 miles southwest of Garden City, near Midland and Odessa. Tremors were felt across a wide area, including parts of Kerr, Medina, Real, and Taylor counties, with reports extending as far north as Lubbock. One report came from San Angelo, roughly 78 miles from the epicenter, and as of now, no aftershocks have been recorded.
With the spring season arriving, one candy and ice cream store is creating nostalgia for all ages. Hudson Acosta has the scoop.
From nostalgic candy treats to sweet delicious ice cream, one Salina town favorite is sweetening up the area. Hey Sugar Candy Store is providing the perfect sensation to your spring day.
I've been begging my mom to come here. I really like it because it has all these different candies and I can't really pick one out, and whenever I go with my mom, she says we have to go and I'm still picking out my candy.
With all ages having a sweet tooth, Hey Sugar leaves a lasting impression on all people, no matter their age.
When older people come here and they look around and they see candy from their childhood, and I see how that makes their day, it makes me very happy to see stuff like that.
Adults may come here for the nostalgic feeling, but kids are all about the sugar rush. And for Safran, it's ice cream.
Kind of don't like it because it kind of melts, but I kind of eat it fast because it's really yummy.
Whether it's a trip down memory lane or just a stop for something sweet, Hey Sugar continues to be a go-to spot for all ages. And on a newly arrived spring day, there's no better place to treat yourself. For WGTV, I'm Hudson Acosta.
You can find your kind of ice cream on the downtown Salina Square.
You know, the last time I was at Hey Sugar, I got so much good stuff. I got stuff like mint chocolate chip ice cream, Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, I love Jolly Ranchers. And on the topic of sweets, Walnut Grove boys soccer is sweetening up their playoff run with another big win. Ryan Shelton is in studio for your sports recap. Ryan?
Thanks, Camilla. Boys soccer faced off against WT White last Thursday and secured a 2-1 victory, with Ben Joyner and Christian Nardelli scoring 1 goal each. This win propelled them into the next round of playoffs, where they defeated Heritage 3-1 with goals from Mason Kutch, Caden Schumacher, and Christian Stiglitz, and an assist from Antoine Von Tonder. This victory placed Walnut Grove in the Final Four, where they'll play against the Americas today at 1:30 p.m. at Midland. Girls soccer played against Midlothian on March 28th and lost 0-1 in a close match against the Panthers, ending the girls soccer season for this year. Their final district record was 12-1-1. On March 29th, Wildcat Baseball played against Lovejoy. The Wildcats lost 4-7, bringing their district record to 0-2. Baseball's next game is on the 15th versus Anna. Softball stepped up to the plate on March 28th, defeating Denison in an easy 17-0 victory, with Lindsay Hooker and Kaylee James getting a home run each. The girls were at it again, defeating Greenville 10-2 on Tuesday with a home run from Kaylee James. The girls' next game is tonight at 6:45 versus Lovejoy. Walnut Grove's golf teams competed in the 5A District 9 Championship and took first and second place. Wildcats also dominated in the individual competitions, with senior Grant Clapp taking first place overall, junior Jackson Lawrenson in second, and sophomore Colby Forner in third. Overall, Walnut Grove was on the leaderboard from first to 8th place. Last Saturday, a 7-on-7 football tournament was hosted in honor of one Prosper High School graduate. Emma McQuitty has the story.
It's nothing that we taught him necessarily. It was just who he was. It was who he was born to be.
Caden Clay, a 2023 Prosper graduate and sports fanatic, has always been passionate about youth sports. This passion inspired a 7-on-7 football tournament open to all young athletes in DFW, having one precious namesake.
I met Caden in World Geography freshman year, so I was a World Geography teacher, and then he was also a part of our football program. I just remember how hard he would work, and just he always knew the scheme and technique. He was never confused because he put everything into everything he did. How selfless he was. Whatever he could do to make the team better, that's what he was going to do, whether that meant that he may get less playing time during the game.
Clay affected people not only on the field, but in every community around him. However, the lives of his loved ones would change forever. May 28, 2024, when Clay was driving back to Alabama for university and was tragically involved in a car accident, taking his life. But his impact would never be forgotten.
The impact that he had on my sons was a lifetime. What was really cool about Caden is he, no matter what, when we would pull into our driveway, if Caden was outside or they saw Caden's truck, they would knock on his door and he would always come out and play football with them. He made a big impact on my kids, not only how they are as good human beings and making good choices, but also with their sports.
I was like 10 years younger than him, and he would still play football with me outside and just play all sports with me.
Clay made an effort to put others in front of himself, always helping those in need.
We've had several kids, several friends of his that have come to us since and just shared with us ways that he impacted them, to the extent of they literally said he changed their life in numerous ways.
Continuing Caden's legacy of giving with the help of the Eagle Touchdown Club and the University of Alabama, the Clays have been able to provide 2 scholarships in Caden's name, funded by the Caden Clay Classic.
Then we found out that they had actually, renamed their scholarship honor, the Heart of an Eagle Award, after him. And so that's kind of how we did it. We knew that we wanted to continue his legacy somehow, and through the educational aspect. And so those are how we got those started.
Clay's friends and family have grouped his influence into 3 pillars: work hard, be faithful, and be chivalrous. Be a Caden. For WGTV, I'm Emma McQuitty.
The Caden Clay Classic is planning on becoming an annual tradition, broadening its competitors to all kids K-11. That's all for your sports recap. For WGTV, I'm Ryan Shelton. Back to you, Camilla and Jackson.
Thank you, Ryan. That's all we have for today's episode. For WGTV, I'm Jackson Kongursky.
And I'm Camila Salinas. Thanks for watching, and remember, Wildcats, set the standard.